Hi folks, and welcome back. This is part 2, and what we're going to do here, we're going to remove the cassette tray from the mechanism. I say we're going to remove the cassette tray. Try a little bit of heat on it. Try that. Right. I got a feeling don't want to say a minute. I got a feeling that these are actually could be taken off with a spanner or whatever as well, so might get them off with pliers because the hex, Jesus, wow, they're in tight. Well, let's try these ones. No. Well, I've got nothing in there that'll do it. Something in there that'll do it. Let's try for the blue screwdriver. Nope. Fucking tool. Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and find my fucking socket set. Hang on, I've got a little set down here somewhere. There's a little set down here. Do I have the ability to find it? Not found it. Oh shit. There we go. Watch this, the fucker I want won't even be in here. Right, so let's try and find the correct size. I don't want to fuck it up, I want to get it off. I would say that one. No. I'd say that one. That's too big. That one might. And that one won't. That won't, that won't. The only possible one is that fucker. So see if we can get it off. Yeah. Oops. There. Up the spring, take the tension off it first, or better still, there we go, that's it. This one doesn't even, oops, there we are, make sure don't, there we are, that one didn't even have to come out, and you have to take that one out. Right, so what we want to do here, want to look at these tyres, see what nick they're in. They actually look okay, a bit dirty, but other than that, everyone finds something to fucking polish them up with. Might be something in here. If we find something to just give them a rub with, should be okay. Got these discs here, they're not made for this, but they'll do it. Just snap it in half. There we are. Don't like wasting one of them, but which part of this is contact on rewind? That's good and strong now. So what I'll do next, get the, I will actually give them a clean with rubber renew as well. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, the rubbers are okay, thank God. Let's put that into stop. Let's get my rubber renew. And you've got to be careful with this because it's going onto a plastic part, and this stuff doesn't like plastic. So we only want a little bit. So just scrape off what we don't need. Absolutely. sure we didn't stop. We are. Just hold that onto the rubber. Just gently. And this one. Better. Now, shift that out of the way. Give it another clean with IPA. There we are, let's take all the shite off. Now fast forward, choose that one. So we'll get another clean cotton bud and put it in fast forward. Right. Make sure all this crap comes off. There we go, that's nice and clean. Let's clean the pinch row at the capstan. Ooh, look at all that oxide there. All that tape oxide on that and the pinch roller. Turn the capstan by, put my fingers under there I think. Yes. Get all this oxide off this and I'll give this a rubber renew as well. Get all the oxide off it first. Surprised actually that this machine played as well as it did with all that crap on it. Things have to be thorough. Try that, and anywhere where I've missed I'll be able to see then. Pinch roller's actually not too bad. It's not, I mean when I say not too bad I mean it's absolutely filthy, but condition of it's quite good. You do go through a few cotton buds though. My next visit to the supermarket, I shall have to purchase some more, I think. Get my hands on a load more of them. But I don't think I need to rubber renew this this pinch roller, it's okay. Hello, Gaz. Right, so we're just cleaning the top of the pinch roller now. Just get any residual crap that's on the top really, there isn't any. Just go over the main roller once again. And there we are. Oh, that feels nice, that roller, that's not bad. It's not bad at all, folks, not bad at all. So we're, that should be that way. Same as that one, there we go. Right, so what we need to do now, I've cleaned, when you clean these, remember to clean the little play idler there. And I haven't forgotten it, I've cleaned it, I'm just going to do it again just to show you. Just turn that with a bit of isopropyl on your thing, and there we go. That's all it needs. Right. I'm not happy with that capstan though. I mean, that capstan looks like shit, to be honest. There's no coating on it. There's no coating on that capstan. Let me try and clean it a bit more. The coatings wore off it. The nickel coating it would have had. It's wore off. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I ain't got a replacement. See if any shit comes off the capstan onto here. Yeah, we're still getting a bit of tape oxide coming off that capstan. It's a bit grubby, to be honest. Still getting oxide coming off onto the bud. Still got a bit on that fucking pinch roller there, fuck, got it all. There we are. Oh, pardon me. That's about as good as I'm going to get that. Right, so that's so if I turn that with my finger, I'm having trouble stopping that now. Just give that rubber down here, that FF rubber, that rubber there, let's give that a clean. Didn't fucking see that bastard. I have to fucking do it in stop mode. Turn it with my fucking fingers. There we are. Make sure I clean that bastard. Didn't see that, I cleaned the top of it. And see the fucking rubber underneath it. There we are. I'll do it. So that's your top side all done. So now we can put the cassette tray back in. Yeah, we can put the cassette tray back in. There should be another fucking piece of this. Where have you gone, you bastard? There's the screw. And where's the other piece? It's on here somewhere. Oh, it's fucking on here, you dopey bastard. Right, so what we do next, we get our spring, goes over the top, there. This could be some fun. It goes over the top and through that hole. Ooh. This is going to be some fun. Pop that back in. And the idea is to yeah, so we're on there. Fucking keeping it on there is another matter. There we go. Just keep that like that for a minute. Watch it all go twang. Get that under there. Give that a jiggle to get that in position. There we are. That's it. Let's get the screw. Where have you gone? Where's my little screw? There it is. Tell you what, it's fucking easier than what I thought it was going to be. I mean, I've done these before. The mechanism was used in other things, obviously. Pop that down out of the way. That's it. Check that pops up without going all over the fucking place. Yep. Spot on. Now let's get the bottom undone. Just check it for dry joints. Yeah, it's alright. I say it's alright, it's fuck all I can do about it. There we go. Let's take these screws off. Make sure I don't lose the plastic washers, or actually metal washers. You don't use these days, are you, to everything being fucking plastic. I'm going to clean these edge connectors as well. essential to clean them. Fucking hell. My head going fucking smaller or my glasses getting fucking bigger. Must be losing weight. They keep falling off my fat face. There we go. Lift that out. Is there anything unplugged? Is there anything that unplugs on this? Make life a bit easier. I don't want to unplug a load of stuff. Oh, there we are. Right, what about this bulb here? Does that unplug there? Because if that unplugs, it'll make life a bit easier. Yeah, I think it does. Right, so let's have a look at the belt. Have a look at the main belt. Actually, I can get into that. I can get into that, folks. Just get the right size tool out. That's not the right size. It'd do it if it was fucking ground properly. It's fuck that screwdriver. Oh, don't want to lose them bits. That's there. I've already said that this is part 2, haven't I? Those fucking screwdrivers are shit. I could do with buying some new tools. Okay, now let's try let me get this. And get this kit out and try that. There's a spring there. I've got to make sure that doesn't fall. I've got to make sure that goes back to where it should be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can tuck that out of the way there for a minute. See if we can tuck that spring out of the way there for a minute. Yeah. I only want to unhook this, I don't want to take this all the way off. Just enough to get, and that's adjustable as well, so I hope it's fucking marked. Let's take the belt off. Let's have a look at the belt. And I thought this belt was shit, but it ain't. We'll give it a clean. There's nothing wrong with this belt. Just give it a clean. Just a bit dirty, that's all. Yeah, it's not going stretchy or anything, it ain't even stretched, it's alright. So that fucker can go back on. Right, get another cotton bud. Clean all the grooves where the belt sits in. Get all the crap out of there. this one. Do the motor. There we go, that's okay. And that belt, it's got plenty of give in it. I thought it was cracked when I first looked at it from in here, but it ain't, it's spot on. I'll put that there, and then just hook that back round there. There we are. I don't know. Yeah, I think I will replace it. See if there's one in, I know I haven't got any, but see if there's one in Jay's. See if there's one in Jay's Malteser box. Let's have a look. See if there's one in here that'll fit. Fuck me, that's a long one. Ooh, they're all big, these fuckers. That's a bit small. That's too small. Too big. Too small. Is that an elastic? You've been putting elastics in here, Jay? That looks like elastic. It's not actually, it's a belt. That's a bit too springy. And I don't think the rest in there will do. No, they're all flat belts. And that one's I think that one's had enough of waiting around, it snapped. Right, so there's nothing in there that'll do. Let's have a look in my drawer, see if I've got anything I might have missed. Mind you, when I was looking in there last time, I mean the nearest Jay's got is that one, which is way too small. So I'll pop that back in there. Pop this over here. Let's have a look in my middle drawer. See what we've got. There's one where it's too fucking thick. There's another one. There's another one that's too fucking thick. That one probably do it actually. We'll have a look for another one first, that's too thick. We'll have a look for another one first, and if it comes to it then we'll give that one a go. But ideally you want to put on what you take off really. That's a good one. And that one. Yeah, that's the one. Just dropped it in a drawer. Needs a clean. Needs a clean, but it's a bit smaller, I think. No. Just a bit bigger. No good. thought I'd got it then. It's not. It's a bit bigger. It needs to be a little bit smaller if anything. It's only a fraction now. Look at this lot in here. All sorts. Just try and yeah. Oh, pardon me. You know, I might end up having the fucking original one back on. Not looking very fucking promising, this, to be honest. Thought I would have had a few in here, but obviously a lot of them are too thick for video recorders. One of them will do the turntable. See there? Just too fucking thin. And that one's too stretchy. Not too thin, too thick. What we got here? They're about the right diameter, but too small. Too big. Too small. The original's not all that bad. It was turning the tape. No, it was running it with no problem, but oh, that one. It's too thick, you see. That's the problem. You can't use one that's too heavy. Otherwise the mechanism won't work properly. That's going to be some fun, isn't it? Setting that fucking turntable up. Well. See, there's one. It's too fucking stretchy, its foot. That's too small. Too big. Too small. Too big. Too big. Oh well. I'm just going to go with the original, I'm afraid, because at least the original isn't too bad. It isn't too bad. Just do get some more crap out of the middle of that. That's it. Put the original belt back on. It's not too bad. I mean, back in the day, the made belts that lasted. Not like the shit they make these fucking days. fucking gone within 12 months foot. Turn that so the belt now goes to the right how it should be. That's alright, that. I mean, it slips a bit. It does slip a bit, that actually. It does slip a bit too much actually. I would like to change it, but can't if I haven't fucking got one. I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna have to try and find a belt. Bear with me, folks. Hey folks, yeah, I've just been talking to my friend Phil on the phone, but I'm back now, just to put this back on the monitor. There we go. Right, well what I did, I had a look through, I decided to have another look through Jay's Malteser box, and I have actually found a belt in there. Thank you very much, Jay. I've actually found a belt in there that will do the job. So what we'll do, we'll plug it back in. We'll switch it on. I sprayed that switch, you wouldn't think it, would you? I don't think the stuff got into it, to be honest. I'll give it another douse in. Anyway, this is what I'll start this tape off here, rewind. There we go. Tape counter's working, and I'll let it rewind all the way while I gas here for a minute. Rewinds absolutely beautifully now. Well, I won't let it rewind all the way, because if I let this rewind all the way, we're talking about 3 minutes or something, aren't you? You know, so, you know, it rewinds. So we'll take that out. I'm not pressing the eject because I can lift the tape out. So if I now put my weekly, as it's called, put this tape in, and I press play, turn the volume up a bit.
Eileen Ramsey. Merry Christmas, Sean Webster. With a sigh of satisfaction,
Put my glasses on.
Elaine Ralston closed the books. She could hardly believe how well her fashion boutique was doing.
And that's in
and
stereo.
in such a short time too. Already the shop was beginning to attract the
mono.
town's wealthiest citizens.
And the VU meters are dead stable, dead even, you know.
There was still so much to do. Stretching, she stood up, catching a glimpse of her reflection in the full-length mirror. Her reflection smiled back at her. It was
perfect. Now we just check record. Actually, what I want to do, I want to just quickly check what's on this. Would be nice if it rewound. Yeah, okay. There we go. I think the tape might be a bit stiff. There we go. Rewound that other one, no problem. Press play.
As I roll into town with the sun going down, all the windows were up.
That was recorded on that Sanyo earlier. Yeah, it's rewinding now. Right, so if I press stop, press play and record, go to FM. Oh, I wanted pause. Right, so
then you know your body's thin. You don't give a darn if you don't pay rent. Sky high, you high, 'cause you's the vice.
Staff at Deutsche Bank are braced for major job losses,
That'll do.
with the company's board expected to approve a restructuring of its global operations. It's thought as many as 20,000
record
posts could
levels
go
up,
around
Rick.
the world, including in the City of London. Here's our business correspondent, Katie Austin.
The German banking giant has been beset by long-term problems, including the profitability of some of its activities and a falling share price, and has been searching for solutions. Plans to merge with its rival Commerzbank were abandoned in April. Reports suggest a reshaping plan will be agreed tomorrow, resulting in up to 20,000 job losses, a fifth of the global workforce. Deutsche Bank has nearly 8,000 staff in the UK and bases its largest investment operations in London. Experts expect the chief executive, Christian Saving, to announce bold changes to signal to the markets he has a radical turnaround plan, but they caution that the City of London and Wall Street are likely to bear the brunt of cuts. It was announced yesterday that Garth Ritchie, who heads the company's investment banking, is to leave. He said he believed the bank was now ready for further transformation.
A 44-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after a woman and 3 children, aged under 12, were stabbed at an address in Enfield in North London. One of the victims, an 11-year-old girl, is in a critical condition in hospital. The woman and the 2 other girls are said to be stable. 20 civilians are reported to have been killed in airstrikes and rocket fire in rebel-held northwestern Syria. 13 civilians died late on Friday in a village in Idlib.
Right, so let's go for play. Right.
Around the world, including in the City of London. Here's our business correspondent, Katie Austin.
The German banking giant has been beset by long-term problems, including the profitability of some of its activities and a falling share price, and has been searching for solutions. Plans to merge with the bank were abandoned in April. Reports suggest a reshaping plan will be agreed tomorrow, resulting in up to 20,000 job losses, a fifth of the global workforce. Deutsche Bank has nearly 8,000 staff in the UK and bases its largest investment operations in London. Experts expect the chief executive, Christian Saving, to announce bold changes to signal to the markets he has a radical turnaround plan, but they caution that the City of London and Wall Street are likely to bear the brunt of cuts. It was announced yesterday that Garth Ritchie, who heads the company's investment banking, is to leave. He said he believed the bank was now ready for further transformation.
A 44-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after a woman and 3 children, aged under 12, were stabbed at an address in Enfield in North London. One of the victims, an 11-year-old girl, is in a critical condition in hospital. The woman and the 2 other girls are said to be stable.
That's good enough. Now, let's find a replacement belt for the record player. So, we just need to find a replacement belt for the record player. Let's just turn the plug off a minute. Pull it out. There we go.